right, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of commitments and keeping your word. So at the start of every week at your team meeting, your manager is going to ask you for a commitment. So here at Encore, we keep our commitments. What that means is if you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you say you're going to commit to 7 pitched leads, that means that week you're going to do everything in your power to hit that 7 pitched lead mark. That also means when you take this job, you are setting a commitment for yourself. We do not want people to come in and work here for 3 months and move on, because you're not going to get what you need out of this position only being here for a summer. Really live into that, guys. We live in a society where a lot of people's words doesn't mean a lot. And understand at the foundation of every relationship is trust. Okay? Trust is the core foundation principle of Encore. Trust is the core foundation principle of relationships and life. Okay, so that means if you say you're gonna do something and you don't follow through on it, that is eroding away at the trust, and that's eroding away at your relationships. I wanna give you guys a little bit of an analogy, because I love analogies. So Hernando Cortez, he was actually one of the conquistadors that came to the Americas. Not the best guy, right? But he was one of the conquistadors that came to the Americas from Spain. When they landed on the shores of America, they actually burned their ships behind them because they knew they weren't going back. So they were committing to the mission, right? They were leaving their boats behind and knowing they were never returning home because they were out on a mission trying to accomplish something that was greater than themselves. Now, we're not saying you guys need to go and burn your life to the ground, burn your vehicle to the ground to get back home. It's just an analogy around when you say you're going to do something, you do it. You commit to something. You see it through to the end. Too many people give up on themselves and give up on their commitments because they are being challenged, because the going gets tough. But guys, life can be a challenge. There's gonna be bumps, there's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. But when you stay true to your commitment, your word means so much more, and you're able to really evolve into the person that you want to be. Guys, everything that you want in life is on the other side of your comfort zone. Everything. You are not going to get what you want by living within your means and being plush and trying to be safe all the time. Guys, when you think of some really successful people in life like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, these people used to literally sleep in their office and make so many sacrifices to be able to build their business and to live the life that they live now. Now, maybe your goal your aspirations isn't to be like Elon Musk or Bill Gates, but the point is that they were so committed to their success that they were willing to sacrifice their comfort. Be willing to make sacrifices. Be willing to sacrifice some of your comfort. Be willing to sacrifice things in life, because discipline creates freedom for you. If you stay disciplined to your commitment and to what you say you're going to do, you are going to get so much more out of this opportunity. I really, really encourage everyone to look at themselves deep in the mirror and ask themselves, am I committed to excellence? Am I committed to doing my best? Because too many of us are not committed, right? And I don't want you to be the person that comes and works here for 6 months and then unfortunately maybe gets let go or moves on and looks back on this opportunity and says, man, I really could have given more. I really could have stayed true to my commitments. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. That is one of the core foundation principles of Encore. That is one of the core foundation principles of life, of being an adult. You must stay committed to the challenge. You must stay committed to your mission, even when the going gets tough. And that also means, guys, we need to be a little bit of an infinite player. An infinite player is someone that is not there to compete against others. I am not there to outcompete other offices or other regions. I am there to outcompete the performance that I had previously. The only person you are competing against is you. We're competing against the negative mindset. We're competing against the lack of exercise. We're competing against the unhealthy food that we eat. We need to understand that no one at this job, no one in this life is against you. It's you versus you. So be that infinite player, step into living into your commitments, focus on beating the performance that you put up in the past, and don't worry about the other people. Because I promise you, if you're focusing on what this other person is doing or being better than the next person, that is going to be a road to misery. You are only going to be continuously upset and let down with your life because you're trying to be better than other people. But guys, like I said, the only person you need to be better than was the person you were last week, the person you were last month, the person you were last year. Because what is truly gonna make you happy, guys? It's not the nice fancy car. It's not the big nice house. It's not the $2,000 paycheck. It's you looking in the mirror and you knowing that you are growing. The only way you are going to be happy in life is seeing growth in yourself. So focus on that, guys. Let's grow. Let's push ourselves. Let's be okay with being uncomfortable. Let's take those steps. Let's progress ourselves. Stay true to your commitments. It's you versus you. It's not you versus anyone else. And focus on outperforming yourself constantly. And if you do that, guys, you're on a great track here. The best people that I see, not only in direct sales, not only at Encore, but in sports, in business, and anything you can think of, they're not worried about the competition because they understand the competition is them. Let's live into that, guys. I'm really excited for you guys to start this journey here at Encore. I'm very passionate about direct sales. I'm very passionate about Encore. This platform has completely changed my life, and I genuinely do believe it can do the same for you as long as you live into these core fundamental principles that we talk about and you take the opportunity seriously. Let's see it as exactly that. This is an opportunity, not an obligation. We get to work at Encore Solar. We get to go knock doors. We get to sell solar. We don't have to, right? So see it as the opportunity and not the obligation, and you will be on the right track here. I'm excited for you guys. Let's get after it. Let's have some fun.